it's $70,000. The difference between this and this goes to me because it's $100, whatever the mortgage is. Does everybody understand that?
No.
Okay, let me explain. Today, if I was to close on the house that's worth $80,000, I would have to come out with $23,000 out of my pocket. He couldn't find anybody to do that. He found a lot of people that wanted to give him $70,000 and $65,000. He said, "Are you kidding me? I'd have to come up with $33,000 to walk out of a perfectly good home that has 3-bedroom, possibly 4-bedroom, with a in-ground pool that's on a half-acre lot." No. He says, "I'd just rather give it to the bank and ruin my credit." So I said, no need to ruin your credit. I'll protect your credit. Here's $100, give me the house. And I'll pay for some of your moving expenses. Because he wanted to wait too long to get out. So, 5 years, 10 years go by, and the balance is $70,000. If I would say that the purchase price is $103,000, then the title company would deduct 70 from 103 and say there's a $33,000 check that goes to the beneficiary. Who's the beneficiary? They are. But remember, because we have the documents to protect us, I paid $2,800 to compile this thing the first time around. So they, not only did they put it in a trust, who's the trustee? You're the trustee. But they also took their beneficial interest and signed it to who? To you. Everybody understands that? So any money that's left over, any escrow, any title escrow, any insurance escrows, go to you. Escrow agreement. Now, limited power of attorney. So you call the mortgage company, the insurance company, and they say, "I don't know who you are." So the limited power of attorney, or a special power of attorney that you get from your lawyer, that he will give you legal advice on, says you have the right to do anything pertaining to that piece of property. Everybody understand that? Insurance company closing documents. They moved to Omaha, Timbuktu, Hawaii. Do you think they're going to come over here and spend $1,500, $2,000 to custom documents for you? Not happening. If you put them in the mail and they read this thing, listen to me, you're going to read these documents and go, "Wow, Mike's going to get $33,000 for my house." What do you think they're going to say? "Excuse me, that's my money." "No, it ain't." "Yeah, it is, look." And they get a lawyer and then they tie it up for 2 years in court. You're still going to get it. But 2 years later, that power of attorney gives you the right to sign for them because you're the trustee
And the beneficiary.
and the beneficiary. Everybody clear on that? All right, I like that. Seller 0, buyer 1 point. Okay. Seller's property disclosure. This is a form required by the federal government to give to all new buyers. It goes to the detail as to what is included with the home and what general condition the home is in. The statement was given to you when you purchased the home. I will also have to give you the same form to our tenants. I will also have to give the same form to our tenant buyers when they move into the home. I close every property with a lawyer, especially if you're going to do an owner finance. If you're doing owner finance and you're not using a lawyer, you are actually violating the law. Either a broker or a lawyer. Lawyers don't need Safe Act credentials or any other credentials. If you didn't know that, that is very, very important. Bill of sale. This document passes the ownership of any personal property so that you own the refrigerator. How many of you have ever bought a house and when you get possession of it, the refrigerator and the range is gone and the ceiling fans? And so I actually used that bill of sale, and it actually has ceiling fans. Ceiling fans. Is that picture mine? Oh no, that picture belonged to my grandmother. Okay, just want to make sure. You go in the garage. I just did this. What about the car? You say you're not driving no more. Does that stay? Well, I wasn't going to leave it. Are you sure? I'll throw in an extra $500. No, I think I can get like $4,000 for it. You sure? I'll throw $1,000. No, okay. If you don't ask, right? I got one house, I said, you need to get this furniture out of here, because I knew he was leaving the state by airplane. He goes, there was like 5,000 or 6,000 furniture. He says, I was going to sell it all, but I have to go. He says, you mind taking it? You know, I'll deduct $500 so that you can inconvenience. I said, tell you what, I'll just take it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about the $500. If you don't ask, you don't know, right? Now, if we do all these documents, anything that comes up with the property is protected. Questions on that?
Question.
Question?
Let's say that property's behind on the mortgage. Do you still buy that deal? Do you
Sure.
still go through?
Sure, I gotta make,
How do you work through that?
you're gonna get all the mortgage documents, you're gonna get the authorization, limited power of attorney to make sure you can contact. Would you walk away from a deal like that one, that you know that at the very least, you can make $700 on it, $600, $500? No, you just 2, 3, 4, 5 months, you get it caught up. How about this? How about, see, the property is going to go into a trust, right?
Mm-hmm.
Check this out. This is why I'm an oddball. It owes 103. It's worth 80. It's in a trust. Your company X, right? This is your company. And I get my other company, XY, to do a contract. Let me not lose you. This is me. One of my companies. This is me. Another one of my companies. I get my friend realtor. I don't have too many realtor friends. Any realtors here? I do have a few that they split their, never mind. Because realtors do, unless they're investors, do ruin deals. How many of you know that realtors ruin deals? I made an offer on one of the properties we're going to go today. And I said, listen, I'm interested in that property. Can you ask the person if they want to do owner finance? He goes, nah, they're not interested. How do you know? Well, because I know. I go, yeah, but I think by law you're obligated to go ahead and present my offer. He goes, okay, hold on a second. He hangs up, calls me back and says, yeah, they're not interested. About 2 minutes later. I go, I want to get in contact with the owner. Yes. He says, yeah, they don't want. I said, you know what? By law. But he says, okay, I'll put you in contact with the owner. Because they, I'm going to tell you why. They don't want to do an owner finance. They don't want to do anything. Why? So you know what I do in a case like that? I don't like cutting people out.
Get a new.
I find the property and I go right in. Excuse me, I was talking to your realtor and he just, what do you mean he didn't want? Yeah, I'm telling you like it is. Okay? So I take the same property. When I want a deal, I make it happen. Okay? And I'm going to teach you to be that aggressive with love and kindness. Same deal. It's still in the company, in seller's name. So my company, I list it as a short sale while I'm renting it, owner financing, or whatever I'm doing with it. Rehabbing it to convert it into assisted living, or whatever I'm doing with it. The realtor lists the house. Will it sell? Why won't that house sell? Because it's already mine, right? No matter what they present, unless they present some real crazy offer, which they're not, because it's already 25% upside down. And so I put in an offer. See me right here? I bought it. This me here too puts in an offer that says, hey, I'll give you 70,000 cash or 60,000 cash. They're going to say, nah. No, well, they'll come back and may say, well, you'll tell you what, we'll take 65. Do you pay him the cash? What did I do? I just short sale my own home to me. Can I do that? Do I have the right to? Did I lose everybody?
Yes.
All right.
Give them the cash.
Okay, check this out. I'm making the mortgage payments, $535 a month, $565 a month. But I list the home that they want to sell the house. And this person, me, see, I got split personalities. This person, me, wants to buy, but wants to buy for $60,000 cash in a short sale. They're going to say no. You know why they're going to say no? Because it's current. What about if it was already behind?
It's behind that, right?
All of a sudden, $60,000 looks really good. If they take it, well, what about if you don't have the $60,000? Between all of us, can we come up with $60,000?
Yes.
Group efforts. Maybe one of you can do it. So then you turn around and say Buzz has got bad credit and Celso's got good credit. You know what we're going to do with it, right? It doesn't matter what level you're on, it's a system. How many of you have been through the drive-thru at McDonald's?
No.
You see the people on the other side? Come here.
Me?
Yes, come here.
Oh no. Oh, I can see.
How old are you?
18.
18 years old. Okay. They have young ladies and young men, 16, 17, 18, and 19-year-old, that say, "Welcome to McDonald's, can I take your order," right? And no, you can see that.
Okay.
My wife said, "No, leave some people alone." I go, "Yeah, I'll have this, and then I pull up the drive and I go, hey, did you do your homework?"